Hey, Zach's back.
I am. Hi. Was there more to that?
I don't know. I was just kind of hoping you'd be less creepy.
It's not a chance.
Okay, well, here he is. It's Zach. I'm George. We are here with Dee Runk Comics. And Zach, what are we giving them today?
We are going over some of the covers of 2018 that we like the most.
This is Dee Runk Comics' top 33 comic book covers of 2018.
Why 33? Why not? That's the real question.
That's the number we came up with
Yes.
when we went through the comic book covers. So,
Yes.
criteria. Some of this is based solely on the art. Like, hey, that art is really good. Some of it's a cool factor. Like, hey, that book looks really cool. That's badass right there.
Right.
And then, yeah, that's kind of the two criteria, right?
Yeah, I mean the cover, mostly just the cover has to be awesome.
Yep.
For whatever reason. But
so
more on that later.
Zach, you insisted on this first one.
I insisted on this one. Do I have to hold it up since you're going to be doing the thing?
No, you can.
Okay. Well, this is Batman Damned #1. Lee, we have cheat sheets. Yeah. We have cheat sheets because there's a lot of covers to cover, and so Lee Bermijo. I don't know how to
Bermijo.
Yes.
Oh, good old Lee Bermijo.
Don't know how to pronounce his name, but he draws a fantastic Batman.
Yes, he does.
So, I mean, Batman Damned. It kind of to me the cover basically encompasses what the book is about. Just Batman starting out as Batman, and throughout the series, I'm sure he kind of transitions into the whole Damned.
It's not a review of the book; it's a review of the cover.
No, but yeah, I just feel it encompasses what the book is about.
Excellent.
So,
all right, hey, I got Spawn #291, Francisco Mattina variant.
Mattina, yes.
I don't think we disagreed on this one, did we?
Not at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not even really a Spawn fan, but that's a really cool cover.
No, yeah, that is just that one is really cool, and Francisco Mattina comes up a few times in our 2018 covers list.
Yeah.
So pretty cool on that one.
That's you.
All right.
All you.
This is the eBay variant of the Return of Wolverine, and it's a Neil Adams cover.
Yes.
And if you don't like Neil Adams, then why the hell are you watching this video?
Right. I mean, to me, Neil Adams was did the standard, and I think I said this last video that I was in. He was the artist for Batman as far as I was concerned until Jim Lee. But obviously his work is always appreciated.
Yeah, you see him, Wolverine stabbing Sabretooth through the hands. I'm sure Sabretooth doesn't appreciate that very much.
He'll heal.
Yeah, this was a weird eBay variant. Like, only available on eBay, but yeah, pretty cool.
Okay.
The cover has nothing to do with the story, but still, this is a really badass cover, and had to get that one. Zach.
Yeah. This one, it's Superman, Justice League #7, but Superman is on the cover, and it's like his heat vision is coming right for you. It's done by Jim Lee, and like I said, I mean, Jim Lee, pretty much anything that he draws is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's about time he did some good artwork.
Yeah, he's been slacking off too long, but all right. This one was also me. Action Comics 1005 by Francis Manapul. I don't know. To me, this is one of those that the artwork specifically isn't amazing to me. It's the theme of the cover, and it's just basically like Superman standing in for Santa Claus, delivering toys to kids on Christmas. To me, that just it kind of speaks to Superman's nature.
See, I hate seeing things like that because it makes me wonder why Superman doesn't do more to solve all the world's problems. Like, he could single-handedly farm everything.
Okay.
Like, there should be no food shortage.
There
should be no hungry people.
This has been covered in the comics and cartoons and everything else.
Terribly covered.
No, well, I mean, it's still. I mean, we can't expect one person to solve all the world's problems.
Unless he could actually do it.
Even then, so what happens if something happens and he goes?
The next cover is Superman #4. I think this is the one you picked, but I was also going to pick this one.
Yes.
The classic up and away image of him leaping tall buildings in a single bound. Beautiful, beautiful cover.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not him flying; it's him leaping. Which it's a little bit of a different style or a different action pose of him in the air, but it's something that I thought it was just beautifully rendered in this, especially with the size comparison of who Superman is compared to the building.
Yeah, and another one of them covers that has nothing to do with the story inside. He is leaping over no buildings in this issue, but really cool cover. Glad to have that one on the 2018 list. Zach?
Yeah. This one was another one that I chose. It was Shazam #1, drawn by Gary Frank. To me, this is just basically... Shazam has always been kind of like, essentially kind of like Superman, but more lighthearted and such. And just the imagery on here seems to me captures that. It's that like fun loving. You know, the character, the hero is smiling. He's just enjoying being a superhero.
Yeah.
So, and with the Shazam movie coming out later in 2019,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it does look good. I wasn't. To me, like, my interest in Shazam was just like the Guardians of the Galaxy before that movie came out. And then the trailers start rolling, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go see that.
All right, hey, this was one that we both agreed on, but that was your choice.
Yes. This is Spider-Geddon #0. The first printing?
Yes.
Yes. By Clayton Crane. I believe I'm pronouncing that correct. Crayon. Anyway,
how is that difficult to pronounce? My writing was good. Here, give me this. Give me this. My writing was spot on.
You could just put like for some reason in my mind I was thinking like raisin. I don't know. Leave me be, man. It's been a long day.
See if I can hit the camera.
Anyway, all right. Well,
coming right at you guys. Put on your 3D glasses.
If suddenly you get a shot of the ceiling, well, okay. Well, there you go. But no, I just think that I mean, first of all, it's introducing the Spider-Man from the video game universe into the actual Marvel comic universe. Granted, it's a whole different Earth, but I don't know. It just the action pose. It has a superior Spider-Man in the back. It's to me, it's just a great cover.
It's very gangster.
Yeah. Without the guns. Actually, wouldn't that be Spider-Man Noir?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm getting technical now.
You got Batman Beyond #24.
Mm-hmm.
Just really, that's Batman, very Batman Beyond-ish. He looks dark and brooding and standing on a bat signal floodlight thingy, and he
doing his bat business.
He looks tough. Yeah, pretty cool. This is a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab that one.
All right. This is Life of Captain Marvel. I believe, #1. It's a variant cover done by Art Germ.
Yep, Stanley Lau.
Sorry?
Stanley Lau, Art Germ.
Okay.
Same thing.
He goes by Art Germ? Mostly,
yeah, it's like his
signature.
That's his like
moniker.
That's his street name.
Okay. All right. This is one that George appreciated more than I did. It has like a bit of an anime influence, which I've never really been a huge fan of, but for this cover it works, especially with like the exploding planet behind her, and again, it's another character that's going to be busting out in 2019 because she'll be 2 movies actually, her own movie, and Next Avengers.
All right, you had selected that one.
This was, again, one of them that I chose. Excuse me.
We should have organized these.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. You can sort a little bit while I'm talking.
Right.
But this is Captain America #1. Not #1, but recent issue. Obviously, 2018. But it's done by Alex Ross. And to me, this just kind of had that feel of the... like the World War II propaganda posters. That's mostly the reason that I enjoyed it. And just basically, you know, it's very Americana as far as Captain America goes. So
don't look over here.
Nothing to see here. Ignore the man behind the curtain. or in front of the camera, which makes it harder to do.
Yeah.
It's,
All right. This is one of my favorite covers. They're all one of my favorites, but
yeah.
Yasmin Putri variant. We will ignore Zach's spelling of that, but yeah. No, we're ignoring it.
Feel free.
All right.
I make up words.
But yeah, that is cool. That is. She did a few of these variant covers and throughout the year. Some with Red Hood, some with Nightwing, and they all looked.
Amazing.
Yeah, they just look great. So
spectacular. So, next is Heroes in Crisis #1. Is this a variant or no?
Yes, that is
okay.
a variant cover.
Yeah, this is one of those variant covers. Basically, they're touching on like big events that happen in the DC universe. This one was touching on the death of Superman.
Well, what?
Yeah, I know. He got better.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. But no, it's just basically like a picture, essentially a picture of Superman
That's
laying
that
in the rubble.
Polaroid, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Click.
I hope all you know what a Polaroid is.
Shake it like a Polaroid.
Yeah. But no, it's a great cover. It's like I said, it's one of those iconic images from comics.
All right, here we have Red Hood Outlaw #28, another Yasmin Putri variant.
That the horrible spelling.
Correct.
I wrote the name wrong on all of them, I guess.
I'm sure you didn't watch last night's episode yet, but I tripped over the title and I go Red Hood, and then I'm ready to say Red Hood and the Outlaws #28, and I'm like, what? Why would it just say Red Hood Outlaw? And dude in the comments was like, because it's just about Red Hood now, he's the outlaw. Like, so they instead of renumbering everything, they kind of changed the title, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
An adaptable title. So
yeah,
Red Hood Outlaw #28. Zach, what do you got there?
This one is the Immortal Hulk #1, done by Alex Ross. I mean, again, Alex Ross pretty much always does like amazing covers, amazing artwork. But this one is basically the return of Hulk, and he's literally coming back from the dead. So this cover just really encompasses that, and gives it the feel of Hulk being a monster again. Which, I mean, regardless of what you think of the storyline, it's an amazing cover and really captures that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Damn it, now I don't even know who did this one. Hey, I don't care who did it. Awesome cover.
No, yeah.
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 That, forgot to...
Dark Side and... Yeah.
He looks mean. Yeah.
He always looks mean. He usually looks grumpy.
Yeah, I guess anyone ever walks up to Darkseid and he wasn't saying anything. I don't think he could ever look inviting.
Right. Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to this guy and get to know him better. No, you just hopefully you keep going and hope that guy didn't notice me.
Yeah, I'd like to see a comic where he actually like cracks a smile or even laughs, just once.
Yeah.
Like something so outrageous that it even makes Darkseid, like it tickles his funny bone.
Talk about that one.
This one,
Yasmin Putri.
Nightwing 46, again another Yasmin Putri. Like all of the covers that I've seen her do. They've been amazing. I have nothing bad to say about them. I mean, granted, the skull thing is a bit creepy. That's intentional, obviously, but there's literally nothing bad to say about it.
Looks like Gus Fring.
Yes. Sorry, it took me a second. Completely switching gears
Gus
here,
Fring.
but yeah.
I just put the image up.
Is it going to be the image of him with like half his face? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Well, then, if they don't know that, then they don't even know what we're talking about.
Right. Yes.
So there you go.
You can Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
So.
Yeah, you take that.
Yeah, I'll take this one. This is another one, Heroes in Crisis #2, done by Ryan Sook. again, it's another one of those iconic DC moments of Bane breaking Batman's back. I don't know about you guys. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. And this might have been before some of the people who are watching. Maybe might have been before some of their time, but this was huge. Just like Superman's death, it was another huge event in comics. And again, going with the Polaroid imagery, just brilliant and fantastic.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to grab this one. While I'm doing that, do you want to rearrange the next couple so that we're alternating a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I can try.
All right. Ooh, who do we have on this cover?
That would be Red Skull. That's Red Hood, man. Come on.
Yes, another Yasmin Putri variant. So I think she's winning 2018 so far as Dee Runk Comics is concerned. Wouldn't you say?
I would say so. I mean, it's like I said, she can do no wrong, really.
This is my favorite cover from Yasmin for the entire year. That's an easy one for me. I think everything that I've shown so far has been really cool. This one is my favorite by far. So that is that one. Zach,
all right. So this one is Wonder Woman number 56. And to me, this basically encompasses what Wonder Woman is. I mean, you can see like there's her sword and everything has already been bloodied. She's already done battle, and whatever she's walking towards, like she's going to destroy them.
Or she's walking away from something she just destroyed, and she's like done with it now.
Well, I mean that could be true also, but then you just look at the image and you're like, all right, she has a little blood on her hands, but like, what does the other guy look like?
Oh, no, the other guy is wrong.
The other guy might not be breathing at this point. And I just this just basically encompasses what Wonder Woman is, and that's a badass.
Yeah, no. So if her sword is bloodied all the way up almost to the handle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
it could have been a scratch and like a paper cut, because those things bleed like crazy.
No, they really don't.
And
they hurt.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Here we got Jock cover for Dread Final Judgment, the 2-issue miniseries, and yeah, you'd mentioned something earlier when it looked.
Yeah, Judge Death looks a lot like the Batman Who Laughs. I was actually wondering if they were created by the same guy, but didn't think to look that up, even though I asked the question.
Yeah, but then I informed him that the person that did the art on this cover is the same person that is currently drawing the Batman Who Laughs story. And
yeah.
The regular covers for that. So then to top that off, Dread Final Judgment number 2, and this is the book with Judge Dredd on it, which is pretty cool. So,
yeah.
All right.
So this next one is my choice, Wonder Woman 57. This is, as much as the last Wonder Woman cover made her look like a badass, this one just makes her look creepy as hell. I don't know what exactly what's going on there. But obviously she's possessed by something, and yeah, that is not a Wonder Woman you'd want to cross paths with, even if she's on your side. So
I'd still try and get her number.
And you would end the day headless, I think.
Yeah, but then at least I didn't live the rest of my life knowing I didn't try.
Yeah, all right. You'd survive like the last 5 seconds of it, knowing you did.
Hey, here we got another Art Germ variant. I loved all the Supergirl covers that he was in on.
We had a little bit of a debate on.
Yeah, we had to dwindle a few down.
Yeah.
But this one just really, really cool. And you can actually see Superman in the bottom left corner, which also gives that a bump in my opinion. But yeah, just fantastic art, and it. And I don't know why. So, I don't know why there aren't more realistic covers like this of, like, male superheroes. Like, it seems like they always go into the super hyper detail on
Right.
like, the sexy stuff.
Yeah.
And to me, like one of the main draws, like Supergirl is hot, but the main draw to this is that I love the bright sun in the background,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good art.
Yeah.
So it sorry that it makes me look like a perv, but yeah, cool cover. This one is less pervy.
This one, yes, this one is less pervy. I chose this one.
My next one is really pervy.
Also, this one is done by Art Germ. Supergirl number 14. To me, this one, it doesn't go for the cheesecake. It's basically Supergirl in her civilian identity, like just stuck behind a desk, looking out the window, daydreaming of what she could be doing if she wasn't stuck there. And to me, that's something that like pretty much anybody that's been stuck behind a desk can relate to. It's like, what could I be doing if I wasn't here? And for Supergirl, obviously it would be flying. She would be out there flying, seeing the world, and helping people. And that's just something that it's a concept that I really appreciate about this cover.
Hopefully, anyone that would work for me that is stuck behind a desk would not be daydreaming about anything, and they would be worrying about making sure that work was done properly.
I would agree with that.
Yes, you would.
Yes.
I love you, man. You
there's
roll
an
with the punches
inside joke.
good.
There's an inside joke.
There is an inside joke. All right, here's my next pervy cover. There we go.
I
Catwoman.
think I might have misorganized these.
Oh, you want to keep setting me up for the pervs?
I wanted to make sure that like you were talking about the ones that you were really wanting to talk about. Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. Catwoman. For some reason, she doesn't feel like she can burglarize homes in loose clothing. It all needs to be very form-fitting and made out of some sort of latex. So there's that. But yeah, cool looking cover. Came out the same week as the next issue on our list, unless Zach rearranges it. Yep. Zach, talk about that one.
All right. So this one is Batman number 50. It is I can say that what it is, right?
Yeah.
What it's about. This is the Batman wedding cover. Well, one of them. There was like 20 of them that came out or something. This one is it's first of all, it's done by Jim Lee. Again, Jim Lee, fantastic artist. Love what he does, except for Joker. And had to throw a little.
You do not like Joker.
Yeah.
From Jim Lee.
But this was just. I just like how this seems to be just an intimate moment. They're basically taking a breather, and it's just between the two of them.
I think
to me it's
they're both
personal.
tearing up a bit, and you can't really tell because they're in the rain.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Catwoman is.
I think Batman's
I mean,
dropping one too.
Oh yeah, no, he is. All right.
They're having
I did
a
not
bad time
notice
with
that.
that one. But it's a powerful cover.
Yeah, and I mean, you can if you flip it upside down. I don't know if you're going to end up doing this, but in Catwoman's goggles, you can see a reflection of the Joker.
What?
Yeah. You didn't notice that? You noticed the tear. You noticed the tear, but not Joker's reflection?
Huh. All right. Hey, I will post this upside down as well, so y'all can see that.
Yeah. Or you can just take your phone and...
No, don't. The screen just rotates with it.
Not if they take off the rotation thing.
No, don't.
Okay.
We don't. We want to
he'll
watch
do it for you. Don't worry about it.
Shit.
Of course, by this point, you've probably already seen that he rotated it for you.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Here's Catwoman again. This is one of my top, like, this would be in my top 5 though of the year.
Really?
Yeah. That just almost looks like a photograph.
Well, that's true.
And
that's true. I think that's part of why I didn't like it. Is like with the like she's clawing at herself there. I don't know. There's just something a little off-putting about that, at least to me.
Oh no, it's a little off-putting. This is not the first off-putting cover of 2018 that we showed.
Well,
yeah, no problem with Batman Damned looking all goofy and grinny, but
like half of his face is like burned off or something.
Yeah, well, that's not off-putting.
Yeah.
Catwoman gave herself a couple scratches because she's emo.
Well, no, it's because she's doing it to herself. It's
Right.
like I just figured that Batman was caught up in like a Two-Face type of style explosion.
But no, this is I appreciate like if I sat down right now and I spent the next 10 hours drawing something,
yeah,
it wouldn't
yeah.
it wouldn't look it wouldn't even look good.
All right.
Okay, I can but someone sat down and drew this and made it look almost like a photograph. To me, that is
next level talent.
Yeah, that I can't even imagine being able to draw like that. So, really cool cover. I love that one a lot.
Yeah. Now this is one that I really liked initially, and George talked me into putting it back in here, just because I had already talked about it already. But for that reason, it's making a comeback. Batman, Catwoman, date night. It's Batman 47. Obviously, one of the issues that are leading up to their wedding, and it's just a fun cover. It's just them basically relaxing, movie theater. It's just fun, and also seeing all the different versions of like Batman, Catwoman, and like Batgirl and everybody throughout the years. That's one of those things that always gets me. Just seeing how they've changed through the decades. So yeah, definitely like that one. That
is one of the more fun covers of the year. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that is so cool. I'm into that. So good cover.
Yeah.
All right, we got Batman, another variant of Batman number 50, and this one is shows Catwoman, and Joker has drawn all over it, writing "He's mine," ha 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 ha. He drew a smiley face on Catwoman there, and yeah, there's a lot of little Joker playing cards. So it's like he opened up the deck of a bunch of cards, like a bunch of different decks of cards.
Right.
Pulled out the Jokers, and then he.
Well, which works for a crazy guy like him.
Yeah, does he just pay someone to do that, or?
I think he threatens them.
Ah.
Yeah, hostage situation.
Hey, open up all those decks of cards, and I just want the Jokers out of there.
That seems like something he would kidnap somebody for, though.
Pretty sure he kills them afterwards.
Well, I mean, it starts out with kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that Joker really ruins it.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you want to do this one, I'd like to do the next one. If you're good with that. I can do this one if you want, but...
Yeah, they're all my comic books.
All right.
Francisco Mattina variant of The Flash, number 49. You got The Flash. Right here you can tell that he's moving so fast, lightning is being formed around his face, and he looks upset. He looks full of rage.
Right.
I don't know why he's mad.
In pain.
I actually do know why he's mad. This is one of my favorite books. I love the Flash War between Wally West and Barry Allen. It was and spoiler alert, they actually mentioned that Wally West was the fastest man alive between the two of them.
Oh, during the Flash War?
Yeah.
Okay.
They settled that.
Okay.
Which,
and
Wally West.
And then they
spoiler alert. They what?
Well, I think we've already covered this one in the previous videos.
Right? Yeah, but maybe they didn't watch that video.
Well, what are you doing watching Get back there and start watching the past videos.
No, they don't need to watch all the videos just to get to this one. Thank you for watching, by the way. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to know what happens in Heroes in Crisis number 1, turn it down for a second. Zach, you were saying?
So the closed captions will tell you that Wally West gets killed, which is funny. I mean, he's the fastest man. He's the fastest Flash, and yet he was taken out somehow.
He was.
I'm just putting that out there.
All right, talk about my comic book.
This is another one done by the same artist as before, and this one I just like it more. The villain. He seems to get the villains a lot better, like the snarling or the sinister feel of a villain more than the heroic feel of the heroes. And that's the main reason that I like this one better than the Flash cover. I mean, seriously. I mean,
how can you not like
that snarl that he has going?
Yeah, no, it's not They're all in the top 33 comic books of 2018. It might be up to 35 now. I think I added 2, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
All right, top 35 comic book covers of 2018. All right, you talk about that.
I will talk about this one. I will give you the honors with the last one. Batgirl number 25, done by Joshua Middleton. Again, this kind of falls into that. Obviously it's not as photorealistic as the Catwoman one that you were talking about, but it definitely has more of a realistic feel to it. The coloring, the coloring, the shading, everything about it, just it's another fantastic Batgirl cover.
Yep.
So.
And then you had one of my favorite buys of the year, Batgirl number 23. I think this is the one that really made people take notice of these Batgirl covers, and then the Gray Man went ahead and ruined it for me.
How did he ruin it?
Because he's a bastard.
No, I said how, not why.
Yeah. No, look at it. He didn't like how it's squared off right here, right over her ear.
But that's the design of the costume.
Yeah, that is odd.
I mean, it might be a little bit odd, but it is the design right there.
Well, that's how they drew it. So it is the design of it.
Yeah. So I mean, Gray Man, I don't know you, never talked to you, never even sent you a message, but stop it. You're making him cry.
No, but
it's not pretty.
I would fill that in.
Not pretty.
I would have filled that in. Like, this looks like it'd be more susceptible to coming off.
I'm sure if I thought about it a little bit longer, I could think of a reason to leave it. But I'll admit it. It does seem a little wonky.
But I absolutely love this cover. It's what it.
Oh yeah. The watercolors, amazing.
Yeah, and I kept looking for this book, and I kept and I eventually got it off of one of those 15% off on eBay deals.
Okay.
Because I wanted to get this book, and having it in 9.8 CGC. Yeah. Absolutely love this one. This is my favorite cover of the year, though. I know I just said, talked a bunch of shit about the little line.
Right.
But yeah, this is my favorite cover.
Just one little thing that doesn't negate that it's your favorite. For
so out of all the covers that we show, I show my favorite one, and that's the one that I didn't pick the most. Makes sense to me.
You do that with your favorites, though.
Yeah.
You do. So it does make sense to me.
All right. Hey, that's it. That's 35 covers. And boom, now you know. And that's not the 35 best covers of the year total. That's 35 best covers that we own between the two of us.
Right.
And it's very subjective. And I probably had another 40 books that I would have loved to have.
We did whittle it down quite a bit just to make sure that this wasn't like an hour-long video.
Yeah, it was tough.
So, yeah.
It'll be interesting. What's your guess for how long this video has been?
I'm gonna guess 25 minutes at this point.
I'm gonna go 28 and a half minutes.
All right.
All right.
We won't know until afterwards. So
that's correct. Last call. Cheers.
Cheers.
Next video is the contest giveaway winner video thing. Take a shot.
Good stuff.
That's very good stuff.